Hey my friends, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. This is going to be a general collective for my dear Libras, my leaders. I hope everyone out there is doing really well. Libra, I'm going to be using the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush. Anything you need to know about the channel is in the box below, by the way. The information down there's been updated, so go ahead and have a look if you want. What was I gonna say? Bear with me. Fuck it. Can't remember. Alright. I'm going to pull you an animal message card at the end of the read. But we're just going to get started on the tarot. During your pre-shuffle, before I press record, when I'm meditating on your energy, the Eight of Cups fell out twice. So there may be a shifting of energy and the needing to release something. Escape is the word that kept popping up. I need to escape something. So I don't know what that's all about, but I thought I'd bring it up. Damn it, when are we going to stop shuffling? Every day I'm shuffling. Alright. Energy for my dear Libras. Guidance and clarity. I'm going to pull 2 cards for current energy. 2 cards for upcoming. And 2 cards for a little guidance. And possibly some more clarity. I'm going to cut the deck for you guys. Maybe not. We'll see. Energy for Libra. Alright, so current energy. We've got the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. It's coming Libra's way. Upcoming for Libra, please. Upcoming energy. Upcoming energy. Alright, we've got the Four of Pence and Strength. Guidance and clarity for Libra. Guidance and clarity for Libra. Alright. We've got the Emperor and we've got Temperance in reverse. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Swords. Underscoring the read. And at the top of the deck, crowning the read, we have the Ace of Swords. So, my dear Libra, you are showing up, underscoring the read with there's a lot of clarity. There is a lot of having adapted, having gathered, pulled out of others a lot of knowledge during this time. It seems like you're in a place where you're very receptive. There's a calmness about you. You listen very well. You listen with your ears wide open and your heart and your intuition on point. Because with the Ace of Swords crowning the read, this is a new beginning. Steps forward into the positive. Sorry, I forgot to show you the card. I'm just sitting there staring at it. Progress. Forward movement. So it seems like you're really standing in your power, and I like that. In your current energy, it seems like you're going through a period of a bit of detachment, finding kind of living in the daydreams and living in the fantasy more appealing. With the Four of Cups, there's a feeling of apathy. There's a feeling of disconnect. There's a feeling of seeing the bleakness in the world much more kind of front row than the lush beauty. You know, spring is here. Get outside and make sure that you're getting a healthy balance. Because everything is about balance, you know, it's not all sunshine and roses because it's not meant to be. We wouldn't be able to appreciate the fantasies and the beauty and the choices. We wouldn't be able to daydream of the better, you know, if we didn't know the polar opposite. But this apathy in the current energy, this lack of emotion, lack of it's not like you don't care, it's just that you're detached, feeling a bit emotionless and feeling frustrated with the fact that you're feeling so emotionless, but it's almost as though this daydreamy fantasy state is like you being tired of being that leader for everyone else, being tired of having to make not only your own choices, but choices for others, feeling spent. And that really contributing not only to the feeling of indifference and disconnect, but to this escape. Now, there's also a lot of joy and possibility in this card. Once you're able to kind of stop the carousel going round and round, ground yourself, get your bearings, and make the choices that you need to make moving forward. in your upcoming energy, there's the Strength card. Finding the strength. Adapting. The balance. Adapting what's required to make sound choices. To make choices that are based on this logic that you possess. It's you in the upcoming energy. It's almost like you regathering that strength that you're so known for. And there's a strong call to kind of gather and sit on what you have. It's not a sense of being tight with money. It's a sense of needing to just kind of penny pinch and set aside, even if you don't feel you have to, and not spend frivolously. Recognize that, I believe, yeah, in this card, the bird is bringing the material and kind of dropping it off, right? He's collecting and bringing the material, and he's covering, he's on the bones of this rib cage, and he's covering the heart. So the material outweighing there's a strong call to make head over heart decisions, making sure that you're standing within your power. You're not conforming. You're not doing anything to make anyone else happy. This is a focus on yourself. This is a need to focus on yourself. That's what's going to shift this apathetic feel. And that's what's going to give you this feeling of more strength, because, suddenly you're taking care of yourself first so that you can take care of others. This is wonderful. I think it's the last month or one of the months previous that I was telling you needed to make sure that you were putting yourself front and center so that you could be there for others, and it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. Suddenly this read just kind of came together. I think I just woke up. The coffee just hit me. With Temperance in reverse, this is one of the guidance cards. So this to me is saying to make sure that you're keeping everything balanced, that you're standing within your power, not wearing any masks, not seeing this self-care, this putting yourself first, this making sure that you're taken care of and that you've got everything that you need for you and yours and your future. Set, locked, loaded, that you're taking care of that before others. It's going to shift you out of this feel. When sometimes it's just like we don't even realize why what's going on internally is going on. This happens to me quite often. I am guilty of being an overgiver. I give and give, and I'm not very good at taking. I'm really good at kind of generically saying I'm fine and not accepting help from others. it's never been one of my strengths. It's one of my weaknesses, and it's kind of backfired on me several times. It's caught up with me many times. It's set me back. And I need to adapt the strength as you need to. And this is in the upcoming energy, so it's easy for you to do. It's waking up and making the choices now to put yourself first and watch how everything kind of falls into place. Watch how the energy balances itself out so that you're in a place where you don't need to be anything but yourself, where you don't need to try so hard. It's gonna feel like you're just kind of going with the flow because you've taken the time to put yourself first. You've taken the time to go within and really look at what it is that you need. Both these cards are looking up at me. So that you can help care for others. This is a very caring card. This is, I believe these are known as harpies, Harpy, I think. A harpy is in Greek mythology, and I believe maybe Roman mythology. It's a half human, half bird creature that resembles an element of the wind, I believe. Now, I could be getting that wrong, but don't quote me. But anyway, there's a recognition when you slow down and you go within and you focus on the internal. You don't continue to think that helping other people's problems, just because it might be easy, helping other people with their problems, just because it might be easier than facing your own, certainly doesn't mean that it's more beneficial, because I honestly feel like it's just really starting to wear some of you down, being that leader for everyone. Take the time to go within and see what it is that you need. And then you're going to be able to be the caretaker that you enjoy being. The one that others come to, the one that others call on. I just pulled these cards from the top of the deck because they were looking at me. But I like the underscore of this read. I like what's crowning this read, this clarity, this okay, I'm recognizing this, I'm listening, time to make decisions. Not listening to me, listening to you. Snapping yourself out of this. Waking up. Adapting the strength that you need to move forward. Making sure that you're making head over heart decisions. Not being seduced by the material, to not think that this also could be, don't, right now is not really the time to make big purchases, because we're going into Mercury retrograde. The energies are very high right now with the new moon in Gemini. I believe that was last night. There's a lot of strong energy, and it's up to you to adapt, tame, transmute that energy into something useful for yourself. And right now, the energies are in your favor to do so. You've got the strength that you need. You've just got to clarify and balance out the order of things, prioritizing differently. All right, I'm going to grab you now an animal message card. This is just to seek some inspiration from your animal guides. All right, so let's see what we have for Libra. One card for Libra. Two more shuffles. I'll grab you two since one of them stuck out. We've got Peacock. Protect your heart from those who may cheat before they hurt you. I'm also feeling like learn to say no, and just make it no. N-O, period. You know, 2 letters and a period. It doesn't require more than that. Protect your heart from those who may cheat before they hurt you. Protecting the heart. And then we've got Badger. Abandon compromise and fight valiantly for what you believe in. And currently what you need to be believing in and fighting for is yourself. So that you can get yourself out of that black and white, you know, not seeing any color, not seeing any beauty, not feeling worthy enough to strut your feathers. You strut them, motherfucker. Because your wonderful leaders and your helpers and relationships are the most important to you. And that's wonderful. All right, my dear friends, I will see you back here soon. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time and energy with me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and take good care of yourselves and take care of those around you. That's about it. Take care, my friends. Bye.